Oh yeah, satisfying animations, baby. CG Geek made a tutorial on this a little while ago, but man, who has 21 minutes of spare time? I'm making this video with the hope that you have like 4 minutes of spare time. This is a really cool animation though, since it's really easy to make, and once you're done, you can send it to everyone you know and be like, oh, check out this sick animation. And one more thing, I made it myself. Alright, let's get started. In a new Blender viewport, demolish everything in existence. Now add a cylinder, and in the bottom left menu, give it 6 vertices. Now scale it down on the Z-axis, but be sure you don't mess with the diameter, since it has to stay at the default scale for the rest of this to work. In edit mode, select the top face and scale it in. Now in object mode, give it an array modifier and make a row of 10 of them. Now apply that array modifier and give it another array modifier. For this one though, change the X offset to 0.05 and the Y offset to 0.75. Apply that and add another array modifier. For this one, change the Y offset to 0.85 and keep the other offsets at 0. Make a giant board of them. Now in the shader editor, add in an object info node and a color ramp. Plug the random icon from the object info node into the color ramp and plug the color from the color ramp into the principled BSDF. Change this menu from linear to constant. Then add in like 4 more sliders and space them out evenly. Next, add in some satisfying colors. I picked these ones because they seemed satisfying to me. Up until now, all these cubes have been one object. So in edit mode, select them all, right click and hit separate by loose parts. Bam! Magic right there. Now select them all, scrub forward to like frame 80 in your timeline, press I and add a keyframe for location, rotation, and scale. Then go back to frame 0, press F3 on your keyboard and search for randomize transform. Don't click on it though, just stare at it until something happens. Now just screw up all of these settings as much as possible. When you're finished and you think, man, this looks really bad, then you did it right. Now with all of them selected, hit I and add another keyframe for location, rotation, and scale. Now click on the Z-axis at the top right to go to a top 2D view, then press Shift A, add a camera, and press Ctrl Alt and numpad 0 to lock the camera to your view. Go back to frame 80 and center it over the tiles, then give it a keyframe for location and rotation. Now give it another keyframe for frame 0, but move it out of the way, like somewhere where you can only see a few of the tiles. Also make the animation end like 20 frames past where the tiles come together. It should be around frame 100. Then press Shift A and add a sun. Give it an angle of 180 degrees and a strength of 10. In the render properties tab, make film transparent, and in the output properties, pick a file location for your animation to export to, and change the render format to an FFmpeg video. Then hit render and animation. Oh man, that was easy. And to think that I could have spent 20 minutes making this.